Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope that you had a good week. My week has flown by. We had a spring break this week and I actually started making a video for you guys yesterday. Everyone, it's Lisa and today is Thursday and it is actually Thursday morning. It was a video that my friend on here, Karen Peep Jr., she requested that I do, I can't remember exactly how she worded it, but my favorite ridiculously expensive things. And I thought that was, she said fashion, makeup, skincare, whatever. So I thought that would be a great video for me to do because there are definitely some things that are so worth it. And then there's some things, I think what I'm going to do is also a video of some ridiculously expensive things that I don't think are worth it, because I would love to, tell you why I think that, and maybe I am going to do that video. What happened is I did the first part and then I was going to do a second part after I got my hair done, which you can see I got a lot of that. It was just getting so warm and yellowy that we did a toner. And so of course toners always turn my hair kind of, I don't know, I'll be glad when some of this toner washes out. You know what I'm talking about. So when I got back, it was just late in the day. I had very little light, and with everybody here, it's very difficult to make a video. And everybody was starving when I got back, and we had to go. It's just, you moms know how it is when your whole family is home, husband included. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might start all over. I don't think I'm going to use the beginning of that video. Ulta to get my hair done. Well, actually, I went one time early in the week. I believe it was Monday, because I know they get stock on Monday, and I could not wait to try the IT Cosmetics. This is the, let's see, it is the Innovative Technology. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, Celebration Foundation Illumination. Now, there's another one that's called Celebration Foundation that is supposed to be phenomenal too, and they don't have my color. They had medium beige, and I actually got it and had to take it back because it was way too light for me. So I think I need the next one up, which I think was like deep or something like that, and they didn't have it in yet. So, but I was able to get the Celebration Foundation Illumination medium, and I love it. It is definitely lighter and a little bit of a different tone than the tan. You can see I've already used it so much I've rubbed off the IT Cosmetics thing. I've used it every day, and I use it with that brush, the ball powder brush that I got from IT Cosmetics. But what I wanted to tell you is I cannot use this as my sole foundation. The coverage is wonderful. I put it right over my Rachel K, but there's just too much of that illuminating that I feel like it accents little lines, and it's just too much. It just becomes too much, like around your mouth and everywhere. So what I've been doing is using my Rachel K and then my classic beige and going over like my cheeks, and even when I say my cheeks, even down into my jawline, and just all over, but not all over, and just dusting it on, not really buffing it in. And that gives you the prettiest glow, and even though this is not that dark, it seems to automatically kind of accent my cheekbones. And yesterday when I went, I could not wait. When she processes my hair and puts the color or whatever on, I don't care. I will get up and walk all around that Ulta with my hair looking crazy, because I love that time. And I'm not worried about stuff like that. I know some people probably wouldn't do that, and everybody looks at me and laughs. But so I went over to the IT Cosmetics with Justine, who's the manager, and she was telling me about their seminar they got Mally Beauty in, which I got one thing from her, and then they got the IT Cosmetics, which I think the founder's name is Laura, and she said that she was just as sweet as she could be, just really, and they said that she took off all her makeup and did her makeup again, and it was just amazing how that foundation, not the illuminating one, but the other one, covered her rosacea and stuff. So that was interesting. So I was asking her favorite products, and she liked the bronzer that was like a gradient bronzer that had like a highlighter in the front. And I told her, I said, well, I'm a little hesitant to get the one with the highlighter in it. So I ended up getting this one, which is the IT Cosmetics Vitality Glow Anti-Aging Matte Bronzer. And I have it on today, and I love it. It is beautiful. At first, when I opened it, I thought, that might be too dark for a lot of people. And, you know, I didn't know it might be too dark for me, but it wasn't as dark as it seems. It really reminded me of the Urban Decay Toasted Bronzer, but not as dangerous to apply. I mean, this one, I didn't use my Marc Jacobs brush. I used my Bobbi Brown brush, and I think first I dotted it on, and I always look to see how much is going to come off, because that Urban Decay, a lot comes off. It's real soft. And so I looked at my brush, and it didn't look like a lot had come off, so I swirled it, and I used it today, and it was just beautiful. Very easy to use. Just gorgeous, did good around my hairline, everything. So recommend that. And even though it's matte, it's not muddy looking. It still has plenty of glow and everything. So I was really excited about that. Bronzers, I don't know, bronzers come and go with me. There's only a few that end up being able to stick around. And I think that one's going to stick around. It is the IT Cosmetics Buff Nude. And this, I'm going to tell you each thing that I think you should at least go try on or look at this weekend, and this is one of them. I have it on today. It is beautiful. I'm always trying to find something to kind of replace linen, and even though this is not as brown or tan as linen, it's that same concept. It's just enough. When I was putting it on today, yesterday when I put it on, I already had stuff on my lips, so it wasn't a true picture of what it was going to be. So this morning I was so excited, and when I put it on my lips, it is like the exact same tone as my lip line. So it was very easy to just line my lips, and for them not to look, I could go anywhere from there. I could go to, a red lipstick or a nude or a pink, because it really didn't have that much of a tone to have to match. So what I did is I was wanting to put on a nude today, and we're going out to eat and stuff like that, and sometimes a nude is just easier to keep up with during the day. So I bought this yesterday, and I've never bought any of these. I've bought the other Lip Butter London lip glosses, but never this kind, which is the Brilliant Lippy Lip Gloss. And I happened to try this one, and it was really different than the rest of them, because I swatched. This one was on the far right. It's called Dandy Bubbles, which I love that name, Dandy Bubbles. And there was one right beside it that I thought, well, maybe the one beside it would look better on me. And it did not have the look. This one's so opaque but pretty, and it's what I've got on today. It's just, I think a lot of you would really like this. And it's got the brush wand. If you like see-through and Peach Petal by Revlon, any of those like that, that's how this is. It's real smooth and velvety, and it's pretty opaque. The one beside it did not have that, would it be opacity? It was not that opaque, and this one is just gorgeous. I'll put a little bit on. And it feels so smooth. If you liked those Clarins glosses, the one that I showed you the other day that got kind of yucky, that's how this one is. It just feels like, it's not particularly sticky, it's just thick feeling. Kind of like, I don't know, it feels better to me than a matte gloss. It feels more velvety. It feels really good, and I just love it. And I think a lot of you would like this. And they had lots of colors, so if nude isn't your thing, just go swatch the rest of them and see if there's a good one for you. But I really like it. I'm happy with that. Cosmetics lip liner. I just went and put a few things up to kind of clear my area and wash off my hand. And look, I've already taken everything off with my cotton pad and the Bioderma, and that is just like hanging tough. So let's see. Gosh, I mean, I am like, I hope you can hear. Oh my goodness. I don't know if Bioderma is going to take this off. It just won't take it off. Well, at least I know it won't come off on my clothes or anything. I'm probably going to have to get something like, a makeup remover, like an oil-based or something to take it off. Goodness gracious. So that is awesome to know, especially with a nudie one, you know, because that's, I don't know, it's easy. Now I know I can just, throughout the day, put on my gloss, and what I like about it is it's not going to mix in with like my light gloss that I have on and ruin the applicator or ruin the color. So definitely go look at Buff Nude in the IT Cosmetics. Okay, more nude lip products, and these are, I really like these. I wore these in my last video. Brooke and I got in the mail last week a new magazine, and I'll put the name of it here. I can't remember. I think it might be Allure, that had Scarlett Johansson on the front of it. And I have always loved her. I can't remember what, Brooke and I were looking through the whole magazine, and we both liked her lip colors. And so I looked up what she had on. I think Brooke liked her, I can't remember what it was, what we initially were looking for, if it was her lip color or her eyebrows or something. But she was wearing, of course, Dolce & Gabbana lipsticks and most of the makeup. And so I ended up ordering both the ones that she had on. And the one she had on in the cover was called Delight. And when I looked up the swatches, I got them from Saks, I knew they were going to be good nudie colors. And so this is the Delight. And of course, and it's a color that Heidi, Sandra, all you girls that like the colors like this would love. And see how it's like not really matte, but it's not really glossy. It gives your lips that really neat matte look without looking just crazy. I mean, you don't have to go over it, you know, with this color. Now with the other one's a little different. So that's the Delight. Okay, the next color is, when I opened it, I thought, oh no. This is called Bon Bon, and just that name. Okay, that's Bon Bon. And she said that she liked, and you can see that I've, here, let me take off that. You can see I've been layering them. But she said she likes to wear this with a smoky eye. So I tried this, and you can wear this alone. It's definitely got that really light pinky look. And you do, after you put it on, it does look better if you'll take your finger and then just kind of rub it in and get that milky look off of it, unless you really like that. But to make it really wearable, you have to kind of rub it in. But what I thought of after I, you know, it's like one of them was like, the peach one was pretty, but it was just really nude. And then the other one was just like kind of out there. So I thought, well, what about if I layer this one over the other one? And that one, that's when it ends up being just beautiful. And you don't have to layer it all over the whole thing. Just put it in the middle, like the center of your lips. Like this would look good under this, or actually on top of it. So that is, and I hate for you to, you know, you have to get two lipsticks to get that look. But that is what I had on the other day. They are a little perfumey, if that gets you, but in a good way. It just smells, it almost made my stomach kind of, it has that good, it kind of reminds me, and this is silly, but I don't know if you, I think about my grandmother when I smell like makeup fragrance smells, because I don't know, maybe her powder smelled like that or something, or maybe it reminds me when I was little and we would go to church and she would put a little bit of makeup on me or something. But so it smells good to me. I had really good luck this week with some things that you guys suggested, and even if I don't, it's no big deal. I enjoy trying new things out, and I feel like that's kind of why I'm here. Okay, when I showed you in my empties video the Maybelline Stylist Mascara, so many of you told me that they still had it on Amazon and eBay, which I appreciate that, because when I was missing it so much, I looked in both places and all you could find was the brown. So I kind of gave up and never looked again. Well, I found the Very Black on Amazon and ordered it, and it probably will be here today. But so many of you also told me about this, and it is the MAC Studio Sculpt Lash Definition. And oh my gosh, for one thing, I ordered this night before last. You know how MAC always sends you those free overnight shipping? So I ordered this, and I actually ordered, I didn't even bring it out here because I felt like it was so boring, but I ordered a pan of that Emphasize powder. So now I have the Sculpt and the Emphasize, because I've been wanting the Anastasia palette and it's been out of stock forever. And so I did use the Emphasize powder underneath my eyes, and I look really glowy. It's probably that IT Cosmetics. I don't know if I look too glowy, but oh well. And so I did use that under my eyes, so you'll have to tell me what you think about that. And I used this, and I loved it. So it's a Studio Sculpt mascara, and it's neat. It has like a little bit more than a comb. And what I like about it is so many of you tell me about ones, but they're just like a comb all over, and it's like the bristles aren't positioned where you can really get up into your lashes, and I don't know, it's just, this was perfect and I loved it. So thank you so much for telling me about this. I used it today for the first time and I just loved it. I didn't even use like my CoverGirl Lash Blast or anything. I didn't even use my It Cosmetics tight line. I just used this, and I was like, ooh, I was excited. So then I also, when I saw Mally Cosmetics at Ulta, the first thing I think of, I think of her and how nice she seems. And Justine said she was just that way when they had a seminar. She was like, you know how she always talks real sweet and funny. And I was thinking when I was putting this on, okay, so back up. The first thing I think of when I see Mally Cosmetics is her mascara, because she always has that demonstration where those girls, they just have these crazy lashes. So I looked at the regular volume one, and then I looked at this one, and this is the Ginormous mascara. And when I looked at the wand, I thought, this looks like something that maybe could compare to the Chanel de Volume that I love. I mean, one that really puts on a lot of mascara. So I started putting this on, and I could just hear her saying, "Pack it on, mama." And all that funny stuff that she says. So I just kept on and kept on, and I think I really like that. If you want to give it a try, if you're like me and you just want to try something. There were several things that I looked at, but her lip glosses come in one of those clicky pens, and they're not my favorite unless you know of one that is just phenomenal and worth it. So I just got this and I like it. So let me know if there's any other Mally products that you just love. One of my subscribers and friends here on YouTube. Okay, let me back up. You know that I love the Orbe Thick Hairspray, and it's not really a hairspray. If you go into it thinking that it's going to be like a hairspray, you're going to be disappointed, because I was at first. It is like, I was trying to just think of how to describe it. It's like air in a can, and it's like air that you can spray into your hair, and it just stays there. So it just gives your hair so much volume and lift without stickiness. It isn't wet like a hairspray. But yet it still does, especially if you use it, like a lot of times I'll use it at night, and then I'll use it again when I'm styling my hair, and it doesn't build up. It's just been a one-of-a-kind product for me. So I've tried several things that you guys have told me that you thought might be like it, and I showed you some last week, and a lot of them are good products. They're just not the same. And so 3 products that I got this week to try, and I don't really feel like any of them are a waste, because I either know somebody that can use them, or Brooke and I will eventually use them, and this is one of those. And this is the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press Thermal Protection Hairspray. I used this like they said to do, where I dried my hair and I sprayed it before I flat ironed it. And I did like it. I do think it probably is a good product. It gets great reviews, but it wasn't, what I needed. It doesn't compare to the Orbe Thick. It's just a different product, but we will use this. I think Brooke will like it because she flat irons her hair a lot. Okay, and then this is a product that isn't supposed to be like the Thick, but this is one that Colleen told me to get. When I asked her what her hairdresser used to get her hair so silky and straight, she told me the Kerastase, the Nectar Thermique, and that whole line, and I've been loving it. I've been using it every day since. But she said at home, when she washes her hair, if she wants to get it straight, it is the Bedhead and After Party. And this does not look like anything. To me, it looks like something that would make your hair spiky or something just by the looks of it. So I'm glad she told me about it. It's smoothing cream for silky, shiny, healthy looking hair. It is really wonderful. If you like blow dry your hair and it's like frizzy crazy, just out to here like mine is, put a couple of pumps in your hand and smooth it through your hair, and then round brush it through one more time. It makes it really soft and silky. It does leave like a silicone layer feeling. I don't know if, I'm sure it has some. So I've had other products like this, and I do like it. And sometimes I need something like this when whatever I have used in it wet isn't enough. Then I'll grab something like this. So that wasn't a waste either. I like that. And this is it. This is it. And I cannot believe how much this is just identical to the Orbe Thick Spray. It is the AG Volume High and Dry, which makes perfect sense because it's dry. And this says matte, volume, and finish. Volume and, okay, that's just in a few different languages. Okay, High and Dry is a versatile, super dry finishing spray that infuses hair with a high grip mist formulated to maintain, hold, and support texture, volume, and create lasting style retention with a matte finish. Duration: spray High and Dry into finished style, lifting hair for a maximum volume and support. Lightly mist again for additional hold. Hold factor is 3 out of 5. And it's wonderful. So I'm going to show you now. The instant I sprayed it, I knew. Okay. See how it's like, we'll put like air in between your hair. Let's see. Especially if you can hold your hair up and try to get up underneath it like that. So you can see that's what it does. And it has no dry, it is dry, it has no tackiness, and I think that's because it's matte, or there's nothing, no gooiness. It doesn't feel wet like you need to let it dry. It just is wonderful. And then all over, you could do it just for like extra hold, like that. So that is what I used today, and I love it. So I'm not even sure how much this is, but I think this is on sale too. They run AG products on that buy two, get one free pretty much. So today we're going to the movies. We're going to go see Rio 2. And so we're going to be right out there in the shopping center, and I'm going to run in there and grab some of this. And if they're on sale, I'm going to stock up because I love it. And it's so much. I don't even know how much it was. I think it was like $21. So it's probably half the price of the Orbe Thick. Also, if you don't like the Orbe smell, this, I have not even noticed a smell. So anyway, this is one of the star products of the day. I know this is going to be a long one, but there's no need for a part 2. The other day, we came home and the mail person had been here, and I'm always getting packages and stuff on the front porch, and John brought it in, and I usually know, I can look at the boxes that I'm expecting, and there was an unidentified one on there, and it was from Jenny Bird, and I wasn't expecting it and haven't talked to her in a long time, and so I was real excited, and she sent me some of her, let's see, she sent me she's the sweetest thing. She sent me a card, and it said, hooking you up for spring with my faves. Enjoy. Hope all is great. Sending love from Toronto, Jenny. She is so nice, and she's having a baby, and she looks awesome. She's great. Okay, she sent me this set, and I will put the names here. I'll look them up and put the names, and I'll put her link down below. Love this. Every time, her stuff is really good for me for summer too, because when a lot of her things, I think of maxi dresses, and I love maxi dresses, and if it would ever warm up, I would get to wear mine, but it is high 55 today. It's cold outside. So this is the necklace, and then the earrings to match, and I'll just grab one of them here, but so cool. I love that it's edgy. It's just different, and I love it, but it's not as edgy as some things that I have worn in the past, some other brands can get. It's not like, I don't know, it's still finished looking, and so I love that, and that's going to look awesome with, this would just be perfect with a black maxi dress and black flip-flops, and you're set. So, and all her stuff is made so well. Let me look at the Jenny Bird plated in the back. It's heavy, and with a long necklace, I really like some weight on the end of it, because then that keeps it, you know what I mean, it keeps it from getting all messed up. Okay, speaking of heavy, I was going to wait to show you this one. Where's that other earring? Here it is. I don't want to get messed up. Look at this. This is just awesome. You guys are going to love this. The Tusk necklace, and it is gorgeous. It's on a big, nice chain like her pendant is, the coin pendant. And look how beautiful that is. Let me back up so you can, all the beautiful veining. gorgeous. This would look beautiful with a maxi dress. I almost wore it today, but I feel like I got a lot going on when you see my whole outfit. But I think this would look really pretty with like a bright, it would look good with black, of course, but I think it would really look good with like a fuchsia or red. A bright color would look really pretty behind this. It's gorgeous. This is probably my favorite thing. And then this, which I love this set because this is dainty and it's silver. And I don't have a lot of silver things, but it's a little set with the turquoise tusk. And then I'll hold up one of the earrings. So I am loving just something so different than what I have. And so pretty. Look how pretty the chain is. I love turquoise. I love anything like that. So thank you so much, Jenny and Adam. I'm so happy for you guys. I hope that you guys, I should have Instagrammed it. I hope that you guys saw that Shopbop was having a 25% off Friends and Family. They are so good about doing that. I think they do it. I did order at least twice 2 things that I had really been wanting, and they are the Frame Denim, that's the brand, Frame Denim jeans, and they're the, oh gosh, maybe the, okay, they are the Les Skinny de Jean. And they are the skinny jeans. They're real popular, and they are the ones with the rips, like all the way down. And I wanted these. Oliver had these in the black a couple of months ago, and they didn't have my size. And I had heard mixed reviews on whether you should size up or size down or what you should do, and they have a lot of stretch. Matter of fact, you see how skinny those look, but when I pulled them out, I was scared to even try to put these on. I was like, they are not going to fit, because when I ordered the white ones, I could not decide whether I should order 29 or the 28. So I read the reviews, and most everyone said that they ordered their true size, and that these were the kind of jeans you really needed to get tight because they have so much stretch in them. And so I ordered the 28, and they fit. I really like them. And so I immediately, as soon as I tried these, the sale was still going on, so I decided to go ahead and get the black ones. And they were sold out of the 28. So I got the 29 because I figured with this much stretch, and you guys know I don't mind if something's a little big, but I have the 29s on today, and they would look probably a little bit better through like the crotch and the behind and everything if they were that tight fit. But I still love them, and I don't regret it, especially getting them on sale. But so if you order them, get your true size. Don't think you have to size up because they're so tight, because they have so much stretch in them. And then my mom found these at TJ Maxx, and she just got them, I think, day before yesterday. So they should still be there. I know at my TJ Maxx, and maybe at yours too. But the brand name is Mondetta, which I'm not familiar with that brand. And these are called Charcoal Marble Skinny Sweatpant, which is what I really like. And these are the small, and I love them. They remind me a lot of the Monroe and the LNA and Nation and all those sweatpants that are so popular. And then they have the really cool cuff at the bottom, and you have to like fold up the cuff. But I tried these on as soon as I got home because they did have the medium, and they fit perfectly. These types of, you know, skinny sweatpants, you really have to get the ones that really fit, or they don't fit like they're supposed to, and they give you like a droopy behind. And I already have plenty of that with my all my Victoria's Secret sweatpants are, 1, they're getting worn out, and 2, they're not flattering at all. They're getting to the point where they're sloppy looking. So that's why I'm kind of getting some of these nicer sweatpants. Really nice. They're really a nice thicker fabric. I mean, not too thick to wear in the summer, but substantial enough that you could wear them like that, just like I do my faux leather track pants. They're kind of like that. And then I ordered another pair of the Monroe Skinny Sweat from Ashley, and her business is 4 Seasons, 5 Things, and all you have to do is email her, and she will email you right back. Or you could, email her is the best thing. And these are the crop, because the other ones, the tie-dye, they are full length, which I like them I wore them this week and I love them. I've already washed them, I think, twice. But in the summer, sometimes I like to have the cropped to wear with flip-flops and stuff. And so these are just the gray, skinny cropped. And they are still cropped on me. They come to my calf or whatever. And I like that they have the pockets on the back because, I don't know, that just adds a little bit more substantial than the ones that aren't. A little bit more jiggle protection. And is that it? Okay, I think that is. So I'll be right back with my outfit of the day, and then I have one more thing I'm going to show you with my outfit. So you can see today. But I have on one of my just all-time favorite shirts, and it is just a little button-up shirt from James Purse, and just really soft and casual. And then I'll show you what I have on underneath in my accessories. Okay, these are the frame denim, and I also wanted to show you, they do come up, I would say, I don't know if they're high-rise or medium. It's hard to tell on me because I'm so long-waisted, but they do come up higher than the typical jeans that I wear, and that even helps even more with them being stretchy and snug. You know what I mean? It makes them feel like they're on you a lot better. So you can see that they had the rips the whole way down, and I love that. I don't know. If you don't like it, they have the solid ones too that get great reviews also. And then the shoes I'm wearing are just my Manolo BB black pumps. I got the black one for myself too. I did not think that I would like the black as much as the bone, and it is a totally different look. But I have loved using my bone Twiggy bag so much, and it's so user-friendly with all my pockets and everything on the inside. It's just proven to be a wonderful bag, and so I bought the black one because I just knew that I would be able to use it with all of my black jeans, and you know, it would just be, the one of the two would be great. I also love the cobalt blue. I debated on that, but black bags usually are not my favorite. I love my black Balenciaga, but this one I really like because it has a good sheen. It's not too rugged looking, even though it has the tassels, which you guys know I love 60s inspired things. And it has the gold hardware, which I love. And I love just how it's just been really easy for me to use, and I get lots of compliments. And I can't remember who told me, but thank you, Rachel Zoe had of course hers was some big designer, I can't even remember who it was, but she had a black tassel or, you know, fringe bag like this the other day, and I think that might have pushed me over the edge for just my simple Sheila Fajl favorite hoops in brushed, which I am well stocked up on. And I put this on. I haven't worn it because I've gotten so many messages, you know, when am I going to have this? And I hate it. I always hate to wear something if it's not available, but I got some perfume bottle necklaces in. I got these, and I've never had the silver, but I got the silver, just a few silver ones in. And so I try to just keep it simple with all the rips and everything else I've got on today. That's why I didn't wear any funky shoes, and I don't have any rings or ring over here, and I don't have any bracelets or anything like that. I just wanted to keep it more simple. And oh, don't worry, I'm not going to bust open my shirt or anything, but I do have on the Marlies Decker bra that it's got the like decorative bands, and that is just a wonderful bra to have if you have these shirts that are just like this. If I buttoned this one, oh, this one doesn't even button anymore. Huh, so this definitely, you would have to use it. But the shirts that have the awkward buttons, and it just gives a little bit of interest. I've seen people wear these like just straight out under a blazer. I wouldn't do that, but it does look pretty when it just shows just a little bit. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.